To download Android Studio, open its website and click on the Download Android Studio button. Scroll down and accept the terms. Since we are installing the app on a Mac with an Apple Silicon chip, select the Mac with Apple chip option. Once the installation file is downloaded, click on it and install by dragging it into the Applications folder. Go to the Applications folder and start Android Studio. When prompted, click on Open, and Android Studio should launch. Once it starts, click on the next buttons to install the standard options. You'll need to agree to multiple license agreements, so make sure to accept all of them. Only after all agreements are accepted will you be able to click on the Finish button. Wait until everything is downloaded and installed. Once the process is complete, click on Finish. To begin using Android Studio, you need to open a project. Click on New Project. Select No Activity, then click Next and Finish. The main Android Studio window will then open. To create an emulator, locate the Device Manager icon on the right side of the screen. If you don't see the icon, you can find Device Manager using the search bar within the app. Click on the plus icon to create a virtual device. Then, select Tablet and choose Pixel Tablet with the Play Store icon next to it. Click Next to proceed. Now, you need to select the system image. As of this guide, the latest stable image is the vanilla ice cream one. Ensure there is Google Play in brackets on the right side. After confirming, click Next. Next, configure the device you're creating. Enter a name for the device and set the startup orientation to landscape. Then, click on Show Advanced Settings. Untick the Enable Device Frame option. Scroll down and in the boot options, select Cold Boot. You can also opt for Quick Boot for faster startup times. For internal storage, decide on the amount of storage your tablet will have. Ensure it's enough to store your logs and videos. In this case, 24 gigabytes is a good choice. Click on Finish, and after this, your new device will appear in the Android Studio Device Manager. Before starting the emulator, go to Android Studio Settings, search for Emulator, and deselect the option to Washroul Launch in the Running Devices window. Once that's done, start the emulator by clicking the play triangle in Device Manager. The emulator will boot up. If it doesn't start, check the available storage on your Mac. Once the emulator is running, you'll have a virtual Android tablet on your Mac. Open the Play Store and log in with your Google account. After logging in, search for SailViewer in the store and install it. Once the app is installed, you can run it. Once the Android tablet is up and running, you can close Android Studio to save system resources. Both the Studio and the emulator use a significant amount of RAM, so shutting down Android Studio after starting the emulator is a good practice. Since a laptop screen is larger than most tablets, you can adjust the font size for better app appearance. Swipe up on the tablet screen, go to Settings, and search for font size. Open the font size dialog and set both sliders to the smallest size. Whenever you want to start the emulator again, launch Android Studio. Select the project you opened earlier, go to the Device Manager, and start your device. You can also delete any unnecessary devices from the list. After the emulator is running, close Android Studio to conserve resources. To import logs into the app, simply drag and drop them into the emulator's window from the Finder on your Mac. The files will be saved in the tablet's Downloads folder. To access and import these files in the SailViewer app, open the app and tap the Import button. Navigate to the Downloads folder to find the files. You can long press on items to select multiple files for import. Once selected, confirm the action, and the logs will be added to the app. To unlock the Pro version or activate a free trial, contact the developer at info@ib-sailing.com. You'll need to provide the device ID, which can be found in the app menu under the About section. Send a photo or screenshot of the QR code or the device ID to the developer. Once you receive the unlock code, you can enter it to unlock the app